are going to be using Classic Tarot and then our LIBRA deck, as well as we're going to grab a couple of runes and see how things go, see what Spirit wants to talk to us about, and so forth. Hope you guys are having a great day. The 7 of Cups fell out. Putting that back in to shuffle again. My name is Victoria Violet. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot Travel. I, again, hope you guys are doing well. Please do follow the community guidelines. I'll be saying that through this reading. Something positive and uplifting, not anything negative, harassing, or hate speech. For my subscribers, I'm so grateful to you. I'm so glad you're here. I hope everybody had a beautiful harvest moon eclipse. That was a beautiful moon. I didn't get to see it all. I was indoors. But what I did get to see of it, I actually took a photo, but I couldn't post it. It didn't allow me to. For some reason, it kept telling me I had no media, which I know I did. So maybe it just wasn't meant to be. For those who are thinking of subscribing, I just saw the Emperor. I'm so grateful to you, and I hope you do become part of this little Libra YouTube channel as we are growing, and I do appreciate that. But please do take into consideration that upset because I am an empath and I do curse. Other than that, I just saw the magician. That's what I was about to say. Let's take a look. We are doing a general reading. This is not a one-to-one reading. So if you need a one-to-one reading, I do private readings. All you have to do is tell me in the comments, I need a private reading. I will send you my email and we'll go from there. Okay? Let's take a look to see what Spirit wants to tell us today. It is kind of a weird day. It's almost like I feel like a Sunday kind of vibe. And I wish that was so, because that would mean that it was the weekend. But it's not. So again, let's take a look. See. Oh, God. Now it's upside down. It's reversed. We had already seen the 7 of Cups. We're seeing the King of Pentacles. I'm not sure that's going to come out again. So again, let's take a look. See. It's not as if you guys come to see me in particular. You come to hear the message. If ever you feel like the jibber jabber you don't like for me to check in with you guys, and you're not that kind of person that likes to chat and say hello, it's okay. Scroll with your finger. Okay? That's all you have to do. Man, that King of Pentacles really wants to come out. All right, Spirit, let's take a look, see what it is you want to tell us, please, and thank you. King of Swords right off the bat. Hi, Sunny. King of Swords right off the bat. We're going to take that as our theme card for today. Oh, really? Wow, impressive. Talking about big money. I'm sorry. Spirit is really funny when they want to be. I'm telling you guys, I'm doing good, thank you. Again, welcome in, everyone. No, we're not doing single questions. We don't do single questions unless that's what it's on the title. Okay? I'm laughing because the King of Swords came out, and then right after that, the Ace of Pentacles came out. And the song that Spirit put in my head was, I like it when you call me Big Papa. Put the hands in the air. Like you a true player. Oh my God. Yes, I know, Spirit. You don't have to rub it in. 3 of Cups. Let's see what else is coming. Oh, somebody wanting a new beginning when it comes to the 3 of Cups. But the big money is really what's on their mind. It is a relationship from the past with this King of Swords. Don't know what they want with you, Libra. It's early on. Let's take a look. Someone is needing rest. It's possibly me. I'm not kidding, though. I'm not kidding. Hi. Do you mind writing in English? Would that be okay? Thank you. So, again, someone needing rest. It could be rest in your mind, rest in your body. Man, there's some money. There's some player Like, let's say if it was poker or somebody that does games of chance, there's some money on the table here. Somebody wants to take that money and start a new life, a brand new life. Here comes the Magician again. I told you guys that it wanted to come out, okay? Okay. Queen of Wands is coming out along with the Magician. Now, they came out like the Queen of Coins came out with the Queen of Wands, and then the Magician, which was black magic being done by the Queen of Pentacles. But this time it's coming out, Queen of Wands is coming out with a Magician. Oh, these are counterparts though. Why are they counterparts coming out with the Magician spirit? Why? Please and thank you. Let's take a look. Oh, there's either a marriage or there wants to be a marriage. Okay? It's either a marriage or there wants to be a marriage. Now, I did say it and I'm going to say it again. There are community guidelines on YouTube. If you cannot adhere to those guidelines, please do not come on, because you get blocked. And then once YouTube blocks you, after you've been reported so many times, you can not even comment on the things you like. So save yourself some heartache and stop writing here. This is not for you. Just scroll away. So there is going to be a message coming to you. There's going to be information coming to you, okay? Let's see what this is. Oh, but this information is of strife. This information has problems written all over it. Here we see the Nine of Cups, okay? Here we see the Nine of Cups. So even though the information is coming in and not so good, but it does have promising energy with the Nine of Cups. Here we have the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords? Because there's something about a marriage or a relationship that's going to a next level that needs to be talked about. Let's see. Now here we see the King of Pentacles again. So far there's three kings on the table. There's three kings. There's the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. I don't know why I called him a knight. Somebody really wants to come in and put the work in this time. But it's going to be a slow burn. It's going to be very slow. It might be about money though. It might be about money. And there is a time frame for this money. So it's not going to come right away. I feel like I'm getting like two different messages here. On the one hand, I feel like they're talking to someone in the Libra collective about finances. Finances are going to be secured, but at the same time, the finances that are being secured may come in a little slow, okay? But on the other hand, it looks like you have a relationship that wants to come back around with the Six of Cups, possibly with an air sign or somebody who has Libra in their chart, Aquarius in their chart, Gemini in their chart. It's coming in pretty swift with the Knight of Swords. You know, I mean, I feel like there's fighting energy mixed in with positive energy. Trying to be strong here. Somebody's trying to be strong. Who is it? The Queen of Cups is trying to be strong. Libra Collective, this is representative of you today. Queen of Cups. The world Libra Collective wants. And they want the money that belongs to them. Which, hey, that's fair. And they want to go off to something that's more pleasant. And they want their new beginning. Okay, well, wow. On the bottom of the deck, not so great. We have the Five of Cups. That's what I'm telling you. I feel like there's two different, totally unrelated stories going on here. Some Libras are dealing with heartache, Five of Cups. But the Libras that are dealing with a heartache, okay? Hi, much love to you is from Israel. There is justice that's being wanted, meaning there's justice is being called for. We see the Tower card here. So whoever is asking for this justice really wants this justice to come down hard on whoever it is they're dealing with. And then you see the Moon, because there's so many lies. and somebody feels like they're being left out in the cold, like maybe their money is being taken away. But on the other hand, here we see the Empress, okay? We see the Empress with the Wheel of Fortune. We see the Wheel of Fortune. We see the Ten of Cups. Oh, Ten of Cups. And Judgment is coming. So, being careful with work. Being careful with financial things. Anything of finances, be very careful, Libra Collective. Don't allow your imagination to get away with you, please. And there is an offer here that's going to change things, which is being brought about by the Death card. You do have your financial security. You do have your new beginning. That's for one set of Libras. The other set of Libras are going through it. Somebody is going through it, or it could be a cross watcher going through it. But nonetheless, okay? It's not very good. So again, for those that are from my foreign countries, I do thank you for being here. But I just finished saying, and I'll say it again, this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading. So I will not be answering single questions. So for some, money is involved in bringing in something new, like a new life or a new shift in life, like going your own way. I don't know, going somewhere completely different, but somebody wants to walk away with more than enough money to where they don't have to start over again. You have your Three of Wands signifying that change. You see the King of Cups with the Ace of Cups, again, signaling, and the Page of Cups, signaling that they want a new direction. The direction is being ushered in with a lot of love. But they're also, oh wow, my God. But they are also telling me that they're having extreme amounts of problems, either with them giving someone money or with someone leaving them with enough money. I say that because the Devil's coming out here, and there's a choice. He's trying to leave the other person. So there's two people in a relationship, and one of them is trying to leave the other one in poverty. Okay, so because of that, it is very hard for this person to move forward. So in this instance, the Emperor can behave two ways. On the one hand, the Emperor can change from the sign of Libra, which is our Libra King, right? Our King of Swords, which is very matter-of-factly and strategic, right? But if they choose to become the embodiment of the Emperor, two things can happen to this other person trying to leave them with no money. They can literally turn this person into nothing, meaning they have a way of expressing themselves to the point to where they can make the person cry. They can make the person feel like they're going through a battle, but of words. Okay. Now, when the Emperor gets to be really bad and really filled up with a lot of anger, which is this way, I wouldn't want to be in the room, because the Emperor in reverse is a very ugly person. And you see that? You see all the swords? So I feel like this person here is giving the Emperor a hard time and trying to, it could possibly be a divorce. And if it's not a divorce, it's somebody who has a business, and somebody who has a business, and they're trying really hard to make this King of Swords, which is representative of the Libra or the Libra crosswatcher, trying to leave them impoverished, trying to leave them with little to no money. The issue there is, that when they feel like they are being pushed against the wall, this Emperor, if they end up being this kind of Emperor, I feel sorry for the person that is directing this energy towards the Emperor, because the Emperor can be very ugly and mean. Page of Swords. So there is a lot of spying going on between these two. The Queen of Pentacles is spying on the King of Swords, which is now the Emperor. So something is super hard to live through right now by this Emperor. But you know, I'm going to say something. Sometimes even the King of Swords can be taken. They can be used. Okay? And so sometimes the King of Swords has to wake up and not be the King of Pentacles, because in the King of Pentacles, they're a good father, they're a good husband, they're a good provider. King of Swords, they start thinking more analytically. And then if they're the Emperor, well, then nobody is going to get over on them, because they're going to start thinking about what you're telling them, how you're telling them, and if it makes any sense to them. And if it doesn't, you better hope you don't get the Emperor in reverse, because they can be very mean and spiteful. They can be honest, but brutally honest, okay? You have the Four of Cups, that this person doesn't want this offer anymore, and they know that they have no choice but to end it with this Queen of Pentacles. So this relationship is coming to an end. One or both will have to move from that house, home, or wherever they're living. But let me tell you something. There's a victory here. One of these people will end up victorious. Can't see who yet, so maybe we can clarify that. What's up in the air is the Queen of Swords. But that wants to come in really extremely fast. And the Two of Wands is the only issue here, because whether now or in the past, one of the people, whether the Libra Collective or the Libra Cross Watcher, tried to get away with things which was not in the positive. But there is a lot of beautiful energy here with the Star card. The only thing is no more hiding things. So let's say if I give you an example, it would be that the Libra Collective doesn't mind having someone come and talk to them, but there can be no games, there can be no lies, and no half-truths. So here somebody is shown to be going through extremely hard times. There may be messages that will arrive for the Libra Collective, and it looks like someone may be getting some form of money. So again, we said we want to know, we want to clarify. So we're going to clarify some of this. Let's see what we get. I wasn't going to clarify at all, but so many things here. Let me see if I can grab a deck to clarify. And I finally finished my school. It took 4 weeks, but I finally finished it. So I'm exhausted, but oh well. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What is going on? So I'm using my Cartomancy deck. To everybody else, it's going to look like a deck of cards. That's not what it is. It's used to get answers, to seek clarification, to work in conjunction with the tarot. So what's going on? I'm going to ask 2 questions. What's going on with this King of Swords that had to become the Emperor? Was it out of anger? Because that's what I'm feeling. Is the King of Swords having to defend himself? Is the King of Swords having to defend himself? And again, remember, it doesn't necessarily have to be a male energy, or should I say a male that's having this male energy. It could be a female as well. Because they want movement. They want movement in the right direction. They are having financial issues and changes. They are looking towards the Queen of Swords, who to them is their kindred soul, their soulmate. Okay? Oh, my Lord. Here we have the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, which we already saw, the Queen of Pentacles. And here we see that this person feels like this queen is trying to get away with murder, like she's doing things. there's so much stubbornness, some pig-headedness, and not seeing eye to eye with this Queen of Pentacles. And this King of Wands is sitting here at a crossroads. So, again, I feel like there's a divorce, a separation, something that is coming to an end at the bottom. And again, the Queen of Swords comes out. So when we double clarify like that, it's very strong. I'm going to put this back in so it doesn't come out the same way. Again, guys, we're dealing with two different separate messages. One is that there's a King of Swords, possible Libra, that's going through it right now. And I know it's a very specific reading, but that's the reading that Spirit is deciding to give to me. And then we have energy that has to do with finances. And those finances are going to be good. They may come in slowly, but they're going to be good for the Libra. Okay? For the Libra collective. Again, this is not a one-to-one reading. This is a general reading, but it looks pretty good financially. Let's see on the Lemuria. Let's see if they have any other things they'd like to tell us. So we're going to take 3 cards only. Ooh, this one flipped out, so we're going to take that one. Spirit, I need 2 more cards, please. Ah, interesting. Okay, we need 1 more card because another one flipped out, which is good because for me, when they flip out like that, it's even better. Okay, the 3rd one flipped out, so perfect. So the first card we have here, it literally says unique gifts. So possibly, maybe you have a gift like I do. You never know. Maybe you have a gift where you're a healer. It looks more, I guess it's the heart chakra. It looks more like it's in between the heart chakra and the solar plexus, but it says you have unique gifts. And it's weird because, oh my gosh, you see the person, it looks almost like a little alien, but then you see the eyes on top, so it's almost like this person has an oversoul. For me, that means they have their soul, and then they have the soul of another being that's perhaps more enlightened than they are over them. So I'm talking on the metaphysical side now. Literally, did you know that, did you know that 2 entities could reside in one body? In one human body? It's true. Think about it so you can wrap your mind around it. Think about it like this. A person can be possessed by, let's say, a demonic entity, right? A demonic entity, to where there's 2 spirits in one body. Well, this is not like that, but 2 people, or 2 beings, okay, can live in one body. So there's this being that you see the eyes in the middle, and then you see the eyes on the outer side. Yeah, some people have 2 entities in one body, okay? Sometimes it's their protector, it's their protection. And then you have your unique gifts are transforming, because you see transformation right there. So your gifts are transforming, and you have balanced forces. So the balanced forces can be something that's being balanced within you, where perhaps you had a lot of imbalance in your life before. Maybe things weren't going your way. Maybe you didn't know how to use your gifts before. It could be anything, okay? But you have balanced forces. If you are going through something that's hard right now, perhaps your forces or the things that are around you, surrounding you, are getting better or are becoming easier to deal with, okay? Let's take 3 runes, just like we took the 3 cards, okay? It's going to be noisy. Please turn it down so you don't get your... Thank you for being a new subscriber. Let's see if we can do it tomorrow. If you guys want to tune in about 5 o'clock tomorrow, we can do a live to where I can answer 1 question. But not today, okay? We can do it tomorrow. Okay, let's take a look. See, 5 o'clock p.m. See what Spirit wants to give us. Come on, Spirit, make it juicy. Oh, okay. Okay, I think that one goes this way. Okay, so we got one really interesting one, and we've already gotten that one. So it's really interesting that it should come out again. This one means wholeness. It means wholeness. It doesn't matter which way I turn it. It's not going to be turning. It's not going to be the right way because you're seeing the mirror image. Okay, the camera does that. Let's see here. 109. Let's see what this one means on 109. 109. Okay. This is pronounced Soelu. Soelu. Wholeness, life forces, the sun's energy. So this rune represents the sun. Let's see if I can get it. Okay? Represents the sun. All right? It says this rune stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse of realization. Remember I said working on yourself, and indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest, and yet what you are striving to become in actuality is what you are by nature. So you already are what you're striving to become, okay? You must become conscious of your own essence, your personal myth, and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way. A rune of great power, making life force available to you, which is prana. Sulu marks a time for recharging and regeneration, right down to your cells, to the cellular level. You may actually experience power surges that comes in the form of shocks throughout your body. For the energy involved can be dramatic. Although this rune has no reversed position, there is reason for caution. You may even see fit to retreat in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you spend your energy now. Know that such a retreat is a retreat in strength, and that it can mark a voyage inward for entering, but also for spiritual enlightenment, for balance. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. At the same time, for some, this rune counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into a part of your life that has been secret or shut away. To accomplish this may call for profound recognitions, for admitting to yourself something that you have long denied. There is a prayer known as the Gayatri that embodies the spirit of Sulu. Address the sun in this fashion, so you turn towards the sun. You who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, the whole world. Illuminate also my heart, so that it too can do your work. So the prayer is bringing light into your life, into your soul, into your spirit, into your body, so that no more darkness resides there. While reciting the Gayatri, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your own heart, and then streaming out from your heart center. This is a powerful and life-enhancing prayer. Again, there is a caution here not to give yourself airs, even in a time of bountiful energy. You are required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is your true function. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly, and then maintain your aim without manipulative effort. Meditate on Christ's words. I can of myself do nothing. For by our own power we do nothing. Even in loving, it is the love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate realization of your personal myth and the goal of the spiritual warrior. That was long, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way it goes. Sometimes this one is the unknowable. We got it. I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And this doesn't come out very often. This particular rune only comes out once in a blue moon, but we already got it twice in 1 week. This is called the blank rune for obvious reasons, but this is also the rune that is it's also called the unknowable, because the decisions haven't quite been made yet by people, okay? But it also is something of a lot of luck, great luck, because anything can be had, anything can change, okay? So nothing is set in stone yet. The last rune is strength. That's page 70. I don't use my runes often, so that's why I'm using the book, because I want to be accurate, okay? So in the runes, R-U-N-E-S, okay? Oh, wrong one. So sorry. I already showed that to you. This is Urus. Urus is stands for strength, man or womanhood. So it's man or woman, and a wild ox. The rune of termination. It's of endings and new beginnings. So it is of endings, so something new can begin. Drawing it indicates that the life you have been living has outgrown its form, which must die so that new life energy can be released in a new birth, a new form. Urus is a rune of passage, and as such part of cycle of self-transformation, positive growth, and change, however, may involve passage into darkness. Sometimes I've been talking about this quite often. We've got to go through the dark night of the soul sometimes in order to go into a new cycle, okay? To go into a new, no wonder that card kept falling. The world card kept falling. No wonder. In order for us to progress, it says the progression consists of 5 parts: death, decay, fertilization, gestation, and rebirth. Events occurring now may well prompt you to undergo a death within yourself, since self-change is never forced, never coerced. We're always free to resist. Remain mindful that the new form, the new life, is always greater than the old. Prepare then for opportunity disguised as loss. Okay? So again, someone that's a part of your life right now may not be part of your life. Something that's part of your life right now may not be part of your life long term. This rune, and at the same time, it says firm principles attached to this rune, and at the same time, humility is called for, since in rune, in order to rule, you must learn how to serve. This rune puts you on notice that your soul and the universe support new growth. So again, guys, Spirit wants you to grow. I always say, grow, baby, grow. Spirit wants you to grow. And you don't need to. Thank you, Tattoo Chance. That's so beautiful. You know what? You're so wonderful. Thank you so much for saying that, Tattoo Chance. I really appreciate that. Literally, I have like 3 hours of sleep in me. Because I got off at 7:30 this morning. And then I had to get up, of course, because I have 2 jobs right now. And yes, my tarot that I love. I love bringing the tarot to you guys. I love bringing your messages. But yes, it does take a lot from a person, because when do you sleep? So, it was kicking my booty. Last night was kicking my booty trying to stay awake. But it's my fault too. I didn't take any coffee with me. And my body has to get used to it. But yes, I got my beautiful certificate, and I'm so happy for it. And yeah, it made it all worthwhile. I'm one of those people that I work. What is the term I'm looking for? I work for stuff. You know, like you got to give me something for my hard work. And so getting a certificate out of it made me happy, because I like to keep all my certifications. I like to keep all of my education and everything in a portfolio. And so that's just another one to put into my portfolio, and that makes me extremely happy. We all work through things that happen to us or that we're going through in life. Every life is different, right? So we all have that's not a nice thing to ask. We all go through things, and we all have life expression that's different, because we are always changing, right? Something's always changing in our life. If it doesn't change, then life is stale and you have no life. Some people don't like change, and that's fine. But when the universe, like we saw through the runes and the cards, when the universe is calling for change and you don't want to change, it makes things extremely hard for you, because when you don't like change, you're not going with the energy. It's the same as if you were in the water. Let's say you're in a river, and the water, the rapids are taking you one way, the tide is taking you one way, and you're trying to go another way instead of going the way that the water is going and flowing naturally. Then it becomes harder. So a lot of times, spirit, the universe, asks us to change for our greater good, so that we can have more in our life in the positive, and not just be stuck in a rut. But of course, ultimately, as you saw in the runes and the cards, spirit announces that we have free will and allows the free will. That doesn't mean you're not going to have a hard life or a hard time if you do things your way. What it does mean is you have free will to continue to knock your head on the wall, because you're doing it your way and it's not working. Okay, guys, so I've got to go, because I've got other things to do before I got to go and take my nap, because I'm working split shift now. But nonetheless, I really do appreciate you coming here. Remember, guys, as I keep saying, and I have to keep announcing it until everybody gets it through their psyche, through their mind, you have to adhere to the guidelines for YouTube. There is no hate speech. There is no harassment. So if you're asking personal questions, that is harassment, because I don't have to answer, especially the things that you're asking, which are none of your business. I'm not asking you personal things. I'm only here as a tarot reader to give you the information that Spirit is giving to me. Since this is my channel, then I'm telling you how things are, because that way you don't have to get in trouble with YouTube. Because once I report you a few times because you keep writing things you should not be writing, then it's up to YouTube to take that and then do with you whatever they feel like it. And sometimes they ban you for a month, sometimes they ban you for life. So be careful what you write to people. Just because you think it's funny or you think that it's your right to express yourself, no, it's not on my channel. If you want to write things on your own channel and express yourself that way and call people names or say things about people, then on your channel, if people want to come there to listen to the silliness, that's up to them. Regardless of that, I hope that you got something positive out of what I displayed to you today via the reading, via the tarot, via the oracle cards, and via the runes. We'll see each other hopefully again later on tonight for our nightcap. Until then, let's see, just keep it going and see how much energy God allows for me to have today, so I can present to you more tarot. Much love and light to you. Gypsy Roots Tarot, Victoria Violet signing off. Bye.